This video goes out to all my little control freaks out there. It's about whose way is better, trying to control, plan anything in your life by yourself, or literally giving it over to God and surrendering to His path, even in uncertain times. First of all, I think we can all agree that these are uncertain times, has been for the last years. It's terribly exciting and increasingly frightening for many people, probably. My heart goes out to the elder people that thought they have retirement now and they're like not even getting retirement money anymore, or like been scammed their whole life to work the whole time. I don't know how they do it. Now they're like, oh, we have a war coming. Like everybody's feeling unsettled inside themselves. And this is not just the awakening or the earth vibration rising and everybody's shit coming up. You know, there's something much bigger at work. And the people that try to make a map for their life by Excel sheet, by plan, that try to do it from the ego, from the mind, that put a vision board and life goals and a bucket list as the primary guideposts instead of faith, they're gonna feel even more lost. Because if you try to control everything, you might have noticed that you feel lost. And there's another way, which is letting go, that brings you peace. Most people want security, and they think finding security and planability and like a secure life and future is achieved through controlling our circumstances and being in control of absolutely everything. And this is more than just being like organized, having a cleaned up life, having routines in place. This is controlling like everything in life that they think they can control. But this is also a counterfeit comfort. This is not allowing divinity to come in and do its job. This will never allow you to live in your truest, highest, most God-aligned potential and timeline. Because the true peace, it will come from surrender. And surrender means surrender everything, even your plans, even what you have written down as your manifestation goals and such. Proverbs 3:5-6 remind us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him and He will make your path straight. Surrender isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So do you want to be right or do you want to be wise? Do you want to be right with your little planner and your Excel sheets? Or do you want to be wise and get on the straight path? Which is the best, inarguably. Because who can be a better designer for your life than the architect himself? That knew you since before you were born, that knows every hair on your body and your heart's and soul's deepest desires. Because he put them there. Why would you want to go against your creator and have a spirit of pride, spirit of control, spirit of righteousness dictate your life? Those are forces of the enemy trying to control you and keep you off the best path in an illusion of control, in a manageable life, in a normal life. What is normal anyways? But whatever is like culturally seen as successful or normal. I remember a time when I would live like that too. Like I planned my life with steps that were making sense in the world. I was living for the world. I was doing a career, studies, trainings, and moves, steps, relationships according to the world, because that's just how it's done. And I didn't maybe plan every little thing in my life, but a lot. Like there was no co-signing or checking in with God before I made a decision. I never handed anything over. I just did it. And then I watched it unravel. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. And later I realized that it wasn't a surrender in saying, okay, like I tried it my way, but clearly I'm missing something. I hand it over and I surrender it. Your way is better. And that is when I found true direction, without having to control anything, because it is done for me. You can pray, for example, Lord, I release my plans and embrace yours. Lord, even when I don't understand, I trust that your way is better. Guide me, lead me, and let your will be done in my life. Because surrendering and handing everything over to the Lord, putting it on his altar, that's not just for sins and things that we want to change. It's also for the things that we were confident about and that we thought would be our destiny and our career path, or like the best we could do in planning, or the goals that we had made for ourselves. And you're not giving up on those. You're just giving them to the Lord for a greater purpose, to be divinely aligned, to be upgraded, redone, to be weeded out what was maybe not for you, but replaced with something even better. When we let go like that, we make room for God's best, and he really is the best. He's infinitely more smarter, creative, and powerful than our little planning brains, even when we use AI and smart apps. And just remember that his way is always better. Like this video, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for the next one. I look forward to seeing you again, and God bless you.